You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 532, recorded May 2024, posted December 2025. What are we inspecting?
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar, a Dungeon Master. Today we are continuing our adventure, The Slaying Stone. Our adventurers have set out in search of a long-lost magical artifact, an artifact that it is said you must simply speak a creature's name and it will drop dead as long as you hold this magical titular slaying stone. But before they could even get to the lost city where that slaying stone is said to be, they're going to have to fight some wolves on the road. That's what we do here in Dungeons & Dragons. Wolves on the road, level 2. Allow me to introduce the players in order of initiative because they're fighting wolves. And our players will introduce their characters that they are playing. First up, James Thompson.
I am playing Celine Silverlight, she, her, who is a human paladin who is apparently going to kill some wolves with idealism.
Also joining us, Jason Snell.
We're here to kill some wolves and take some names. Do wolves have names, Tony? I hope they don't have names.
Depends on the wolf.
Wolf 1, Wolf 2.
Did you want to introduce that you were playing
sure.
Buffy?
I am playing Buffy, the blood hunter, who is good at slaying things, she thinks.
Yep. And yet you're still looking for the stone. Also joining us, Annette Wierstra. Welcome back, Annette.
Thank you. I am playing Barbara Rabarbar, who is a wood elf. Barbarian, level 2. She is going to kill some wolves with her shiny axe.
Recent addition to Total Party Kill, Chelsea Hackman. Welcome to your first fight in Dungeons & Dragons on this podcast.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Dax Voltus is a dragonborn monk who's going to be punching some wolves in the face.
Everybody loves punching wolves. Next up, it is Dr. Heather Berbert. Welcome back, Heather.
Thanks. I am playing Leona Mountain Meadow, who is a halfling druid. She, her, all of our pronouns, she and me. And I am most definitely going to try to not kill these wolves and get them to try to get out of our way, all y'all, just so you know.
It will be a complicated situation with teamwork and reaching consensus. And last, but certainly not least, your friend and mine, Aline Sims. Hi, Aline.
Hi, I'm playing Ashrin, the Furbolg cleric, and we've got to figure out how to get across this river.
You do. So the challenge here is that half of the group, they did not split the party. I split them in time. Half the group has successfully jumped across a falling down bridge or nimbly climbed across some rotting beams of wood. When the wolves appeared, the other half is on the other side of the collapsing bridge. In safety, where a wolf is less likely to get to them because there's 3 other people much closer to the wolves. So, Celine, you're going to get to go first, and then the wolves are going to go. So just to paint the picture here, Celine, Buffy, and Leona are on the wolf side of the bridge. Dax, Ashrin, and Barbara, wolf-free side of the bridge. So, James, take it away. What will Celine do?
I mean, this is a fairly clear-cut situation that Selena's just going to run in and, try and defend people from these wolves.
You're going to defend people by offending wolves.
Well, I feel that the wolves started it.
Oh.
By
being born as wolves.
Look, some of us are just naturally good. Celine is going to run towards
the nearest wolf.
The nearest wolf, and while she's running, sort of reach behind, pull out the warhammer, and then just sort of like swing it in an arc and try and connect it with this lead wolf.
All right, lead wolf who has done nothing wrong to anybody ever in its life.
I mean, look at them. They're kind of, those wolves are
As you close,
gyrating away.
As your warhammer arcs through the air, you notice that this wolf has kind of a sickly pale look to its fur, suggesting that it's a vegetarian wolf. Please roll your attack and damage.
You know, there's I just can't do anything about momentum. I have rolled a 22.
That will hit a wolf. That is unnecessary.
And to do... where is my D8? There it is. That is going to do 9 damage to a wolf.
That badly injures a wolf. Let me see if this works with my animated sprites. If I put a little red dot on it, it's still a sprite? Yeah, little red dot indicates that a badly injured wolf. All right, you have badly injured a wolf. Are you happy?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm now looking... I can't do anything else. So... Yeah, no, that's it. Hopefully they all flee now, because I've taught them a lesson.
The wolves converge on Celine. So wolves, fun fact about wolves have pack tactics. They have advantage when they are attacking somebody in a group. So I'm going to roll a bunch of attacks with advantage on Celine here. 4 wolves are going to basically try and maul you. Wolf number 1 has rolled a 20 and a 12. Going to take that 20. Does a 20 hit Celine?
It does.
9 piercing damage as that wolf tears at a gap in your armor, Celine. Wolf number 2 attacks you. Does an 8? I rolled an 11 and an 18. Does an 18 get you?
My armor class is 18.
So the answer is yes. 9 more piercing damage as a wolf tears at you. Celine is kind of...
We're going to see how, idealism only gets you so far.
Celine is starting to look like this is starting to look like an educational video of how to get mauled by wolves. A questionable video entry in the series of Wilderness Survival. I will tell you also, Celine, every time a wolf attacks you, you need to make a strength saving throw to not get knocked to the ground.
Okay.
A third wolf attacks you. I've rolled a critical fail and a 17, so I believe you've established that that's not going to get you.
Yep.
And a fourth and final wolf attacks you. 22 is going to hit you. 5 piercing damage.
Well, I'm bleeding out, unconscious on the ground.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Ow. Nice knowing you, Celine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to roll to see if I fall to the ground, because I'm just, nearly dead.
Yes. Nearly dead is not the same as dead, though. Let's remember that. So, Buffy, you are next. Selena's rush forward is probably only 15 feet ahead of you and been savaged by wolves. There are 4 wolves kind of standing over Celine's body, kind of gnawing at some limbs. One of those wolves is badly injured. 3 of them are mint condition.
I don't like this at all.
I don't like it even less.
Buffy is going to rush in and attack the wounded wolf.
Okay.
With my glaive, that's a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits a wolf.
And that's going to do... Oh, I get to reroll that because I rolled a 1, but I have the great weapon fighting skill, so I get to reroll 1s or 2s. Isn't that nice?
1s and 2s?
Yeah. And it's 12 damage.
All right, you slay that injured wolf. It goes down.
That's why they call me Buffy the Wolf Slayer. Come on.
Wolf Slayer, yeah. There are 3 angry wolves now staring at you.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
All right. Barbara, you are next.
Okay, so I am going to try and jump and leap over this chasm, but I roll a 7 athletics trip check?
you launch yourself off the edge of the bridge, and it's not a far jump, but like that last place that you kind of like launched yourself from, like the bridge kind of gave way as you launch yourself, and so suddenly you kind of tried to push off of what then became thin air. Give me a quick acrobatics check.
A 9. Wow.
Oh no, you
good dice karma.
You grab at the edge on the far side of the bridge, and that too kind of crumbles away in your hand, and you land. You can decide whether you land on your face or your back. But the important part is it's wet. You are in the river that the bridge spans. You're gonna take just a little bit of damage because it's a river. 1. I rolled minimum damage. You bang your head on a small rock as you splash into the water. But probably the main thing here is you are now in the water 10 feet below where the fight is happening. And I'm going to say that costs you the rest of your turn.
Sounds sad, but also apt.
Yep.
I'm just glad
I'm like,
you don't
I'm
see
coming.
me die.
I'm coming.
As
soon as I can.
mean, this would be a tragedy in terms of falling off a bridge and landing in the river if somebody wasn't being murdered by wolves. So it's really
I feel a little guilty about it, honestly.
It's just a footnote. Yeah. Now, Dax, you are next. Dax Voltus, you are on the non-wolf side of the bridge. You and Astrid are there. You have seen 2 people leap across the bridge. One person, a halfling, nimbly cross the kind of not so great looking boards propped up spanning the bridge. So assuming you want to cross the bridge, there are questions as to how would you best do that given who you are.
Well, I want to cross the water, not the bridge. So I'm going to go through the water this way.
All right. Now I will say you have to kind of climb down, cross the water, and climb back up.
Okay.
So I want an athletics check for you to do that.
All right. And we got an 18.
All right. It is no trouble. You climb down. You're a big, tall dragonborn, so you just kind of wade across the stream, and you climb up the other side. I will say, going down, going up takes you a little bit of movement. How much is your total speed for your character?
40 movement.
I'm gonna say you can get across. That's you're good at that.
Cool.
And especially down seems easy. Climbing down is easier than climbing up, right? Like,
always.
I assume. All right, yeah, you're up on the other side, and if you want, you have enough movement to close with a wolf if you want.
Yeah. Let's close with this one.
Okay, we move up to one of the wolves that is gnawing on Celine's leg.
Can I help Celine?
Don't slip on the blood.
Yeah, if you have the, does Dax have the ability to help Celine in some way?
You know what? No, I don't have anything for healing or anything like that. I was just maybe going to try and drag her out of the jaws of the wolves.
Yeah, I can heal, but
you could punch that wolf.
All right, well, I'm going to punch that wolf then.
All right.
Let's see here. It's a natural 20.
That will punch a wolf.
And my unarmed strike does 1d4 plus 2.
You get to roll 2 for, was it a nat 20?
Yes.
Oh yeah, remember nat 20, so double your damage dice.
So that's 10.
Okay, you just punch that wolf right in the head, right in the snout, between the eyes. That wolf looks as surprised as a wolf could look. This wolf has never been punched in the face before. The wolf is still alive, but badly hurt. I don't know if as a level 2 monk, if you get more than one attack on a turn.
Not yet.
You do not. Okay. Leona, you are the only one left on the other side of the bridge. Not counting Barbie, who is halfway, across the bridge.
I crossed the bridge in the last turn. I'm with the wolf.
You're right. I apologize.
Over there.
I mixed up Leona and Ashrin. You are safely on the other side.
I almost nimbly crossed the boards.
Yeah.
So I have a bonus action. Can I heal Celine? Can I do healing word on Celine first and then talk to the wolf?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm going to do. A 1 plus 3, so just a 4.
Okay. 4.
I'll take it.
And then
Celine sort of gasps
yeah,
from the ground.
And
wolf
then
that was eating your foot is surprised by this.
and then I'm gonna do speaks with animals,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna ask these wolves what is going on. They do not look very healthy, and what is their intention by coming up to us, to our party?
Can she
Okay.
do both a healing word and a speaks with animals in the same turn?
Yeah, I get a bonus action
Oh, cool.
as a druid.
Okay. The one of the wolf that was gnawing on Celine's foot kind of growls back at you, hungry, angry.
How long can I keep talking to them? It doesn't really say. Can I ask another question?
I think it's a solid minute.
Okay.
Which in the context of combat is basically forever.
Is very yeah. What are you angry about? I ask.
Goblins hunt our food.
What is your food?
You.
Where are the goblins?
I think that's about as much as you can do in combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we know they're hungry people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know that.
Maybe we could offer them something other than our own bodies to feed.
Ashrin, you get to go next. You are the only person on the far side of the bridge.
Yeah. So I guess I should rectify that. I'm gonna try to cross the rickety boards.
All right. I'm going to ask for acrobatics across the rickety boards.
Ooh, this is a 17.
Okay. You cross without any trouble.
All right. I guess my move is to fire a crossbow bolt because my move speed is 20, so I can't get very far. So I'm gonna aim at the one closest to me, which would be the one furthest south.
Okay. That one's already injured.
Got a 19.
That'll hit.
And that's 4 points of piercing damage.
All right. That wolf was previously injured, and so it goes down.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. The big wolf that had been kind of watching from this overlook is next. And it is just going to leap down from that cliffside. And I think it's going to go for Buffy is the most threatening threat, or at least one of the few. You're at the front line and you're not unconscious. So the big wolf is going to go forward and try and attack you, Buffy. Rolling with advantage. I have rolled a 10 and a 19. 19 seems pretty good.
19 hits.
All right, you will take 10 piercing damage, and you need to make a DC 13 strength save to stay on your feet.
That's brutal. Yeah, 19.
All right, you don't get knocked off your feet by the wolf, but it's not great. All right, Celine, you're next. You don't have to make a death saving throw, amazingly, because you've got 4 hit points. There are 2 regular wolves and 1 dire wolf. Still, it seems like they are intent on feeding on your team.
I could try and cure myself slightly of this near-death experience. Or I could try hitting them. But I think if I hit them, I'll just get bitten again and go down quite quickly. So I'm gonna try and cure myself slightly of this lack of blood. And I have rolled, I get 7 more hit points, which is slightly better.
What's your maximum?
20.
Okay.
So I'm at 11 now.
Okay.
Celine did get attacked by 4 wolves, 3 of which hit. So
yeah, I can now take 1 more wolf hit.
Yeah.
So,
well, dire wolves are worse, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And I think that's about all. Well, yeah, I can't really get out of the way, do anything useful.
You'd stand up.
Yeah, well, can I stand up having just cured myself, used an action?
That's
a
your
move.
movement. Standing up is half your movement speed.
All right, well, I will. It was like, Yeah. If this was Nyasa, she would consider whether standing up was
I am
the
familiar
right
with
thing
how
to do.
Nyasa Nightweaver, the never-seen character that strikes only from the darkness and leaves all of her friends to be murdered by bad guys, works.
But that is not how Celine does things.
No.
And Celine will stand up and face these wolves.
Well, that is going to determine then what the wolves are going to do. The wolves are next, and Celine, you have stood up, and that means a wolf is going to attack you.
I knew it was going to happen.
I have rolled an 18 and a 19, so you get 6 wolf damage and make a saving throw against getting knocked down. The other wolf is going to attack Buffy.
I rolled a 19, so I'm standing.
You're fine. Buffy, 21, as a wolf tears into you, 5 piercing damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It is your turn, Buffy.
Well, Buffy's in bad shape.
Celine can take one more wolf bite and is then down again.
No, it's fine. You
Yeah.
guys have a cleric, right? And a barbarian that's in the river. So
I think Buffy's just got to attack because that's all
Yep.
she really can do.
Yep. Your choices are either a regular wolf that just bit you or a dire wolf that has recently bit you.
I'm going to attack the direwolf,
All right.
and I rolled a 1. So that's that.
Oh. Great moments in Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Yep.
Barbie, you're in a river. How's that?
It's a little wet.
Yep.
I'd really like to get out of it. It's kind of ruining my hair.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to do an athletics check to climb up this riverbank and
I
join the
would
fight?
like to do an athletics check to climb up out of this river. Well, I rolled a 7. I need to switch my tactics for dice rolling.
Yeah. It's hard. The riverbank is really muddy, and so you're just like, and you slide back down. And so you're just getting all your boots are completely full of water at this point. I'm sorry, Barbie.
Kind of ruined, honestly.
Yeah. Sorry, Annette.
I'm coming, I swear.
Chelsea, Dax is next. There are 2 wolves that have not been hit and 1 big bad scary dire wolf.
Okay, and I was incorrect before. I guess I do get a bonus action of another unarmed attack if I use one. But for this, I'm going to go right at that dire wolf, and I'm going to use an unarmed attack and then flurry of blows.
Nice.
So unarmed attack number 1 goes to a 12.
12 will not hit a dire wolf. This is a tough creature with a thick hide.
If I miss with the unarmed attack, do I get to use the flurry of blows or no? If I expend a key point?
I think you can still do the flurry of blows.
All right.
I don't know for sure. I have not played a monk myself, but I believe you can.
Well, I'm going to expend the key point, and I will go with 2 attacks. One of which is a 16.
16 definitely hits.
And one's an 8.
8 does not hit. Roll that damage for the 16.
All right. 4.
Okay.
Cute little smack in the face.
Yeah, swat the direwolf on the nose. The direwolf growls at you. Okay. Leona, you are next. I think it probably occurs to you that despite your best intentions, diplomacy is going to be hard to work out here given how much blood has been spilled. But it is your turn.
Truth, though I have very little that I can do against the wolves, but I think I can lift Barbie out of the water with shape water.
Oh, okay.
And pull her out of the water. So I'm going to take the water out from underneath Barbie, and I'm going to move it up into the air onto the ground on the banks at the top. So Barbie's out of the water.
Sounds good to me.
And then
Barbie says, "Thank you.
You're welcome." And then on my extra, I have some good berries. Who needs it the most? I don't think I can tell from here. Who needs a good berry?
I mean, I've got a 5 out of 20 hit points. I don't know about Buffy.
Buffy, what are you at?
3.
Okay,
Oh, God.
I'm going to give Buffy a good berry.
Okay. So a good berry is a medicinal, I don't know if it's a fruit or a vegetable that druids create. And I guess you could just kind of toss it over at Buffy. Buffy,
Yeah, it's
catch it in your mouth.
1 hit point per berry,
1 hit
right?
point. Yep.
How many of those do you
Mhm.
have, Leona?
I have 10.
Okay. And I think you have the
So-
ability to make more every morning. Is that how it works?
I have to look. I think, yes, Dex says yes. So,
Okay.
but I think I can only give one per turn. Otherwise, it would give Celine one as well.
I am not sure how that works in combat.
Yeah.
So?
Some targeted throwing, I would say.
Yeah.
So, can I toss Celine one?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Okay. So, Celine, I'm tossing you a good berry too.
Yeah.
You get a hit point
Oh.
back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thumbs up from the ground.
Yeah. Okay, Ashrin, I think you are next.
All right. I'm gonna move toward the combats. I think my only healing spell right now is Cure Wounds. So I've got to decide whether I'm gonna help Buffy or help Celine.
Classic philosophical dilemma.
Who goes? Celine goes next. Yeah, Celine goes next, so I guess I'll do that. So Celine, take 12. Take 12 hit points.
Ooh. Okay, I'm back in the game.
And unfortunately, that's about all I can do.
All right.
You get 2 thumbs up.
Big bad scary dire wolf is next. Well, somebody punched this wolf in the face, and that wolf, the dire wolf, is unhappy about it. It's gonna snap in your direction, Dax Voltus. 24 and 22. I'll take the 24. That's 8 piercing damage. You need to make a strength save to stay on your feet. But that is the wolf's turn.
DC 13.
DC 13.
All right, I did not fall down.
All right, that's, I mean, it's not like that would be a lot worse than your current situation, but it would be probably bad for morale. So let's see who's after the big bad wolf. We go around back to the top of the order. Celine, it is your turn.
Well, I'm feeling much more like myself again. Don't know what happened there. Just a momentary blip. I will swing my warhammer at the top right little wolf.
Little wolf, yep.
Let's see what I can do. Ooh, quite good. That's a 23.
That hits.
1d8 plus 2. And that is 9 damage to that.
All right, another severely damaged wolf.
And that's all I get to do this time.
Okay. I will just mention to you, the whole thing with these wolves are they get pack tactics, right? So they have advantage when they are with friends. So if you can make it so that they don't have friends, they will be not nearly as lethal as they are.
Working on it slowly.
Yeah, slowly. So you tried to murder a wolf. That wolf is going to try and murder you, Celine.
Bring it on.
Well, I rolled an 18 and an 18, and we know an 18 hits you. Yeah. Please enjoy 9 piercing damage and do a DC 11 strength save to stay on your feet. The other wolf is going to go for Buffy. Oh, I rolled 2 criticals. So that's, I guess in a way I wasted a critical. So that's something.
You really did.
But that wolf savages you, Buffy, for 13 damage.
It doesn't really
What was
matter.
my damage?
I'm
Was it
down.
9 for me?
9.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Buffy is on the ground. People, other players have been there before. Guess what? First combat of the adventure. First death saving throw of the adventure. Jason, you have a backup character who's really into maps and goblin notes, right?
Sure. Why? Who wouldn't?
Maybe that guy speaks goblin. I don't know.
I did stay on my feet, by the way, just for
good.
the records.
6.
That is not good. All right. Strike 1 on a death saving throws. Hello, Barbie.
Hi. I am dripping wet, and I
Yep.
fling my hair and I'm in a shampoo commercial, and I go into a rage. I'm mad, which gives me +2 on my attack rolls.
Yeah.
And I go straight for this dude right here that Selena had just attacked. And
Yep.
will my dice karma change?
Let's
I'm going
find
to
out.
physical dice. Let's see.
Dice by physical calc.
22.
Okay, you attack that wolf. Rolled some damage.
And 5 points of damage.
That is enough to finish that wolf off. One dire wolf, one regular wolf remain.
Do you get pack tactics across dire wolf and wolf bounds?
You do. They're part of the same pack. So it's a flat hierarchy. Dax Fultus, you are next. There is one big wolf right in your face that you have been attacked by, I believe.
Yeah.
And also a nearby little wolf that has, knocked out Buffy.
I'm going to use my acid breath weapon on that dire wolf.
Wow. Now you might check. Is it possible that acid breath weapon can affect a dire wolf and a wolf standing next to a dire wolf?
It's a line, but it's a 5 foot by 30 foot line. So that's up to you, Dungeon Master.
5 foot by 30 foot. I'm going to say that you can get. They're right next to each other. I'm going to say you can get them both in it.
All right, let's get them both then. Let's see.
So basically, this is a thing you do as a Dragonborn where you just like breathe acid on people.
They roll a dex. Oh, okay. Dex DC of 10. Okay.
All right. Dire Wolf is going to try and evade it. Dire Wolf rolled an 11, and then the wolf is going to try and invade it. The wolf has rolled a 21. These are relatively dexterous animals. So I think, do they take any damage on a miss, or do they just evade all of it?
They take half damage on a miss.
All right. So roll damage, and they will take half of that because they both kind of dodge out of the way.
All right. 2d6. Let's go. All right. 6.
All right. They're each going to take 3 damage as they get misted with acid.
3 acid damage.
3 acid damage. All set. Dax, is that a bonus action or is that an action?
Hold, please. That is an action, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, that is an action. And I don't think... Only if I take an attack action can I do my flurry of blows or unarmed strike. So we're done.
Okay. Leona, you are next.
So, can Buffy be revived?
Yeah.
Not in the necromancer way.
Yeah, technically Buffy is only unconscious. Buffy is dying, not dead.
Okay.
Someone could feed Buffy a good berry.
Or do a healing word.
Or do a healing word, which would be better than a good berry.
Yeah.
Or if somebody has none of those, they could stabilize them with the healing check, which is the least exciting of those options.
So I'll do healing word on Buffy, which is a 1d4.
Plus, I think 3 from before, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I got a 1 again.
Well, hey, it's better than dying.
Better than dying.
You got that, Buffy?
Yep.
And then I could give Buffy... wait, how's Celine? Is she hanging on?
I'm not bad. I'm 9 out of 20, so
Okay.
I'm...
So can I give Buffy a good berry too, then?
Sure.
Okay.
I think there's even the idea, Heather, for future adventures, if you want, you could have, if you have a bunch of good berries, you could have like dispersed them ahead of time, potentially. So.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, got
It's
it. Okay.
Take
In the morning,
good
I'll
care
do
of
that.
these people. Anything else, Leona?
I think that's it.
All
I
right,
got.
Astrid, you're next.
Okay, so Buffy, you have 5 hit points, and Celine, you have 9.
Yep. I'm probably good for a bite.
All right, so I found the thing I was looking for earlier.
You got
which
some
was,
kind of wolf killing spell that you forgot
no,
about?
Channel Divinity Preserve Life.
Anti-wolf.
So I'm going to use my action to give Buffy 10 HP.
Oh.
Instead of dividing them up, I'm just going to give it all to Buffy.
Okay.
And then
Thank you.
my next turn, hopefully I can help Celine out. And that's it. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Well, Big Bad Wolf has had acid sprayed on them, and so they're going for you again, Dex. Let's see here. I will say I have had a extremely good run of dice rolling here, which is not to your advantage. Because I have been just rolling great. So I rolled a 24 and a 12. I will take the 24. So Dax, 11
down.
pierce. Oh gosh. Dax, that is the third player character to go down this fight with just a bunch of wolves on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, level 2.
Level 2
Makes me think differently about ever leaving my house.
They are very, very hungry.
Very hungry wolves. So conveniently, Dax, you do not need to make a saving throw to stay on your feet because you're, excited for you. Celine, you are next.
Well, we need to get these wolves down to one wolf, and then they'll be slightly less dangerous. And I think the best chance of doing that is the little one.
Yes.
So I will attempt to hit the little one.
All right.
And I have 22 to hit. So
that definitely hits.
Pretty good. And 1. So that's 3 damage.
All right. That wolf is badly hurt at this point, having taken a previous hit from somebody else.
But did not kill it.
Did not kill it. And so that wolf will turn and attack you, Celine. Bite. 22. But only just a little nibble.
You're literally killing us.
4 piercing damage, Celine.
Tis but a bite.
All right, Buffy.
Buffy stands up and attacks the wolf in front of her.
Okay, the not dire wolf.
Swinging the glaive, 21 to hit. Damage.
Definitely hits.
12.
Okay,
Nice.
you murder a wolf. A single angry dire wolf remains, but no longer with the advantage of a pack to back them up. We will see what's going to happen to that big bad wolf. Anything else, Buffy?
Nope.
Barbie
is going to come along the top here and get this dire wolf from behind.
Okay.
And 19.
19 hits a dire wolf.
And I get an extra +2 on damage because I'm raging. So
angry.
that is 9.
All
damage.
right. A big attack on a dire wolf. A dire wolf still not bloodied, but definitely not looking as well off as before. Dax, you are next. I think you do a death saving throw.
A saving throw be death. All right, that's not the right one. 18.
Okay. I mean, it's not great to be doing death saving throws, but you're at least not one step closer to death. Leona.
Okay, I know you said about the good berries, but I'm done. I have cast all my spells, so can I give Dax all my good berries?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I think I have 7 left.
All right, you feed Dax them while Dax is unconscious on the ground.
Just shove them in her mouth.
Yep, you might have to work the Dragonborn's jaw, I mean, it's a little bit like when you give a cat a pill.
Right.
I think I imagine it's just what it's like to feed a unconscious Dragonborn good berries. You rub the throat,
Push him down the throat there.
Yep. Certainly, if Dax asphyxiates on good berries, that would be really tragic. So,
all right.
Dax, I think you gained 7 hit points, and you're back up.
Woohoo!
All right.
Okay. I think is that it? I think that's it.
I think that's your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ashrin. Things. I mean, everyone's alive, so but things have been rough.
Okay, Dax. So I further read Preserve Life. Never played a healing cleric before, so I'm learning
great.
people. So my channel divinity can actually only restore people to half their hit point maximum. I can't go any higher than that. So Dax, how far are you from half your max?
I am at my max. I'm at half
You're
my max, so
You are.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. How about you, Buffy?
15 out of 18. I'm doing great.
Okay. Celine, how about you?
I'm 5 out of 20, so I
Okay,
could take 5 more.
Okay. So,
But there might be better things.
Well, you
to-
could attack the
if-
direwolf.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can kill the direwolf, we can figure out healing afterwards.
yeah. I'm gonna attack.
Celine's like,
Hmm.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire a crossbow bolt because that's my best damage. That's a 21 to hit.
Wow,
So that
right in the side of this
dire. Max damage into the side of that dire wolf. That's 8 points of damage.
All right. That dire wolf is bloodied and looks very unhappy about this situation. All set, Ashrin?
Yep.
All right. Well, this dire wolf is bloodied and has lost all of its friends, family, colleagues, acquaintances. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if this dire wolf is going to run away or stay and fight forever. If it rolls above a 10, it's going to stay and fight forever. I have rolled a 6. Dire wolf is running away. Dire wolf runs away. I think that provokes from anyone who is next to it. Yep.
Buffy, Barbara,
So-
and Dax.
I am
Yeah.
absolutely going to take a swing.
Barbara, Buffy, and Dax, if you were conscious, which I think you all are, you all
Yep.
get to roll an attack roll on the escaping direwolf.
18.
22.
Those
20.
hit. All 3 hit. Tell me about damage, Buffy.
9.
9 Barbara damage.
9.
5.
Okay. You all collectively murder a direwolf as it runs away.
Take that, you dire wolf.
All right. And so you have survived a fight with wolves, classic level 2 Dungeons and Dragons. Is it the most exciting thing in the world? No, but now your destiny as an adventuring party has been paved, a story, the first chapter written in wolf blood, but also, let's be honest, a lot of your own blood, just like a lot of your own blood. And I imagine that you stop and catch your breath here, rest for at least an hour on the wolf side of this river. And, you talk about strategy, think about what went well, do a classic debrief, and, just appreciate what it's like to not be currently being murdered by a wolf. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is not how they said it was going to go. When I went
Is this
out
the
from
first
order.
time you left this monastery?
I think
day
it really
one,
is.
Day one, hello.
I mean, I
was
think
an
there's
orphan.
been some
You get to level
like
2.
stopping small
Yeah.
crimes and things, but
Okay.
like not really. I've not been out of the city.
Okay. You left the order. You saw like a thing on a telephone pole that Buffy had put up. Adventure
Yeah.
seeking, orphans preferred.
Yeah, and it was my calling to go and help. Yeah, so, but I think I need to heal in many different ways.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Well,
I
short
have many
rest
different
will let
ways.
you use the hit dice, right? So
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna do that. But I also get I can top myself up to full.
nice.
But I have burnt a lot of healing and various things just on wolves.
Well, I think maybe if we talked to them first and maybe given them some other food, that would have happened. I suggest that we try to work with animals here, people, not just kill them.
They said that we were their food.
Oh,
It's
but
true,
you
they
hit
did.
them first.
That's because they were quite threatening.
Leona,
They
it occurred-
ran-
you think that the wolves might have been perhaps they are a challenging creature to work with because they are they're a predator, but these wolves in particular seem like they were under the influence of that dire wolf, and maybe in another situation would have been more open to parlay.
Fallen
That-
in with a bad
Maybe.
crowd.
Yeah, but that dire wolf seemed like not the greatest wolf out there, if you know what I mean.
I do. I think Leona's a little naive about
Yeah.
animals and such. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think there's a lot of naivety to go around, really.
Honestly, this is Barbie's first actual combat. She's been in some threatening posturing, but she's not actually been in
this is-
combat before. Also, she's not jumped over bridges. She just thinks she can.
Yep. That I will say, just Annette, that made this. I think this would have been a walk in the park if the barbarian had not been basically in a river for most of the fight.
Everybody else seems sort of shaken by the fight. Buffy looks down. She's covered in blood, and she's like,
wolf blood,
just like kind of and her own blood, and just like tilts her head, pops a couple of joints in her neck, and goes, here we go.
Just a Saturday afternoon for Buffy.
Just waking up, getting ready.
Yep.
Okay, well, clearly the next time we have to fight, we need to make sure that we get Buffy out of the river first. I'm sorry, Barbie,
Get
out,
Barbie
of the river.
Yeah. Well, let's not go in the river
Barbie will
anymore.
just practice jumping.
Let's ideally not have more rivers.
From I would not start any fights with one of your party in a river.
Yeah, on our short rest, Barbie spent some time practicing jumping.
Yep.
That's good.
Jump.
I will say also you're a new group fighting together, figuring out what people's various strengths and weaknesses and their roles in combat. I will say that ended up being a very, I think, more exciting first encounter than usual in that 3 people got knocked unconscious. Death saving throws were rolled. And good use of healing to keep people alive. But it's and there is always, I will say, the challenging thing sometimes now that we've got a variety of healers, there is that challenge of, is your turn better spent doing healing or doing damage, is always a tricky tactical thing to think about. So you take an hour's rest, and then I'm assuming would like to continue heading on through the wilderness for Gorisbad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll say Gorisbad is it's more than the rest of the day travel, so you're able to you take a long rest at the end of the day, regain various things, and then early on the next day you come over a hill and you can see in the distance that kind of wreckage and ruins that is Gorisbad / Kirsten. And let me tell you, it looks just like a map that you have seen before.
I don't think their fortifications are particularly good because they've only got like walls just around the where the drawbridge is.
Yeah, it is not a walled city. It is primarily kind of protected by there's basically kind of a river that runs around it. It's kind of an oxbow situation where the river forms a loop, and most of Kirsten is inside that loop. There is a drawbridge, and you can even see there's kind of like a gatehouse built around the drawbridge, which is like the main entry point into Kirsten. And you can kind of see from your vantage point on the hill, they're just kind of this kind of little valley ahead of you, this small to medium sized city. You see temples, you see what probably was like a marketplace, you see kind of especially closer to the river, kind of more modest one room dwellings. It looks like bigger, fancier structures and homes as you head north. Looks like the map that I mailed Jason in the mail.
Buffy looks at the map and is like, oh man, that's it. Like that's
it.
This is a good map.
Yeah. Jason, that map is from when I first ran this adventure, so that piece of paper is quite old and crinkly.
So it's not artificially aged then, it's actually aged.
Well, all right. Behind the scenes, I found that when I was preparing for this adventure, and I was like, oh, I have a printout of this map that I printed out like 15 years ago, and it had like those crease marks from being folded up in a folder, and then I'm like, but this is not beaten it up enough. So what I did is I found a paperclip, and I hung it in my shower for about a week.
Cool.
so that it got steamed generously for a week. And then I crumpled it up some more, and then I put it in an envelope and sent it to Jason.
So that map has the essence of Tony.
That's right.
No, it's great. It was, it just got steam. It was, just steam.
Steam. Massachusetts steam.
Yeah, that is imported steam that I mailed to California. So this is Kirsten, also known as Gorisbad, and you seek the Slaying Stone, which is somewhere in here. I don't know if you have any ideas about where you would want to start your search within the city. And of course, there's the question of how are you going to get in to the city?
You mean other than crossing the drawbridge?
You could cross the drawbridge. It's possible that you would meet some creatures if you were to do that.
We haven't had a lot of good bridge-related luck so
True.
far.
There's another bridge up in the corner.
Or river-related
A
is.
luck.
little one in the back.
There is, if you went all the way around Curacao, there is like a little footbridge on the north side of the town. You would have to kind of circumnavigate the woods around Curacao for a while, which, you know.
No,
is
not if I made an iceberg.
Oh, okay.
Loaded.
They're not going to notice us like just going down the river.
Floating party of adventurers.
Yeah. So I will just tell you, now that you are in the outskirts of Gorisbad, the thing to be aware of here is this is goblin territory, and I mean, it basically how known or not known do you want your presence here to be?
Well, we definitely need to sneak in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not great at stealth.
I'm not
just
either.
for the record.
So why even try?
Would it
It's
make
not-
sense, though, to assume that probably it's in that more northern side of the town? Not like they're not going to be keeping their slaying stone in the average house. It would probably be in a temple or fortification or some fancy person's place.
We're going to have to ask
So-
about the severed eyes, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think I don't know that we can like get through this entire thing in stealth.
we can.
Well, you
we,
can't.
We need a cover story, basically.
Goblin
What are
inspectors.
we inspecting?
Slaying stones.
And
If
stones.
only
Stone and
If only there was any other cover stories for adventures.
Well, especially because we can't talk to them.
Yes.
yeah.
What if
Yeah.
we dressed up like delivery people?
What we might want to do is see if we can hire a local guide of some kind. Maybe somebody here who's on the outskirts of town, who's maybe a little bit peripheral, but knows some stuff about there. If we could, find a streetwise urchin.
Somebody who doesn't mind fleecing a whole bunch of
Kidnap a
adventurers.
kobold. I get you.
Right, because we also need somebody to speak for us.
We could also pose as a delegation of ambassadors from another goblin town and coming to establish relationships.
Non-goblin
Why did they-
ambassadors?
The goblins are very diplomatic as a people. I have
Yeah.
known.
I mean,
Well,
I
then,
think if we said we were from another town that was not goblins, I think that might be more convincing.
What if we just deny it? If they're like, "You're not goblins," we go, "Yes, we are," and we just deny.
We grew up in a goblin town, and we were like the
Oh, boy.
wolf
But we-
children, but we are
But we
goblin
didn't, learn,
children.
we
Goblin,
didn't
then.
learn the language.
Or
at all.
if we run into like a trader or something, we could also ask to like bribe them or something to say that to ride on their wagon or walk with their wagon and say that we're working for them and we're unloading their wares or something like that. But I think getting a local or somebody who does business here is probably a good way to.
Traders are good.
Or we can be
Yeah, I
goblin
think-
I bet they really
inspectors,
like to trade
it's
in
fine.
people. I bet we could
I
put
know.
5 of us in a cage and have one of
Oh,
us
yeah.
drag that cage into this town. For
Do we
sales.
know what languages are related to Goblin?
Yes.
Are there,
So,
like-
there are basically a variety of Goblin and Orcish languages, and many goblins speak Common too. So,
You try to
Yeah.
speak to them in bad goblin and they'll just switch.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know.
So, unless you're, certain places.
Mispronounce croissant one time.
Yeah. Yep.
One time.
I think-
Zoothalus.
I think Celine is very uncomfortable about this whole situation because she's basically going into an, in quotes, evil town, and she just wants to like effectively arrest everybody and
Arrest.
Arrest. Yeah.
arrest their
Arrest their
hearts.
lives. Yeah.
You know, I can change into a cat or a rat, and I could run into the town, and you said the helm changes size, right?
Oh my god, a cat wearing an ugly little helmet. Yes. Recon
I have-
kitty.
I had like to be Recon Kitty with the helmet on, and I could understand what was happening, and I
Or
could
a
come
rat.
back with information, or a rat.
Because you could go viral and be Helmet Rat.
I could
Yeah. Helmet rat.
I don't know. Recon Kitty sounds pretty good.
Oh, I like
Adorable,
both.
right?
Hat cat.
The
I
cutest
do
thing in
worry that-
Cat in a
espionage.
hat. There it is.
I do worry that cats might be considered a local delicacy.
And
Oh.
rats aren't?
Well,
Rats
I
are
mean-
just as delicious as cats.
I mean, I can't give up cat in a hat.
Annette, I've asked you to not write that cookbook so many times.
Look, in the dream house, we
Yeah.
ate a lot of different delicacies.
Well, I'm down for either shape, but I could go in with the helmet, certainly try to stick to the shadows and see if I can't pick up any intel, like what would we want to know?
Mhm.
I mean, if you could just go in and get the stone, that would be really.
Yeah, just do that
That's the whole
pop in.
thing.
Well, I don't think
Just
I can't
be-
carry it.
Oh,
Just
As
a
a
rat
cat or a
dragging a
rat.
stone across the mud.
yes.
Maybe it's really small.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. Maybe it's really
Yeah, we
small and
haven't-
unguarded.
We haven't considered that the slaying stone is like 6 feet tall.
Shortest
Yeah.
game ever. Take that,
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast.
So you have shared a variety of ideas that about various subterfuges that you could use to get into Kirastan, or that you might use once in there. I will say, I think your first challenge is probably just getting into the city, and you might want to do that as a group. And your options are probably either there is a main gatehouse that you could. There's a drawbridge there, or if you wanted to try and cross the river at some other point, it sounds like you've got magical preparations to do that. The gatehouse is probably guarded, whereas most of Kirastan is just surrounded by this river, and like even when this was like a military human settlement, they would not have been able to guard every foot of the river. And I will say, just from a distance, the Kirastan / Gorazbad does not look like it is doing great. Like, the roads into Gorazbad have not been maintained. You do not see, Buffy, any wagons coming and going with merchants coming to bring goblin wares to sell at the non-existing goblin supermarket.
Goblin market. Well, then,
Yeah,
I mean, I think fording the river or floating on an iceberg across the river into it, maybe even at night, into one of these fields might be a good idea, just to sort of like approach it very quietly and get our bearings.
Or there's some forest where Dax is across the river.
Yep.
We could hide in the forest.
It would not be. Certainly that would be a place that would be easier to. And you could, I'm probably try and find a shallow and part of the river that is well obstructed by trees, if you want.
And given the way the
that's a great
gods
idea.
are rolling the dice, I do not think we should go into another battle right away.
Mm.
Be my opinion.
I
Because
was
No,
just looking at this.
fate is against us.
Is that a public bath up there? Because I don't know about you, but I could use a massage.
There is, well, I think the status of it is in question, but you did see from a distance it looked like basically some kind of like hot springs with a bathhouse next to it.
Is this a spa we can take over, Tony?
I will say that there's a lot of room for new business here in Gorazbad. There's not a lot of competition.
Franchise.
There may not be a lot in terms of tax incentives or customer base. But there is a lot of distressed realty that's real estate
I have some
that's waiting
friends.
for.
I think they would be interested.
I will
Yeah,
tell you
and
also
those
that
friends
lo-
don't pay taxes.
Also, the location is not great. So, yeah. Just to identify from a distance places that you may wish to investigate within Gorazbad, other than just the general neighborhoods. You saw what was clearly some kind of hot spring public baths. There's like a big fancy mansion that is probably was the home to the mayor. There was a tavern. There's kind of a marketplace. There's some temples. There's looked like possibly maybe some kind of library. So most of your standard mid-size small city types of things.
I was just thinking, like, if we are in the city, we might have better luck of like finding somebody who could vouch for us in a like bribe them.
I will say, certainly, as you stand on the hilltop scouting the terrain, does not look like there's anybody on this side of the river. But you can see various people, various creatures moving around in Kiristan.
How far across is the river? Because I could also make a frozen bridge with the water.
I'm going to say the river is not very far across. We're going to say it's probably about 10 feet at a nice narrow spot. And it also does not look like it is very deep either. It is not, I'd say, even for level 2 adventures, it's not too hard to cross a river if you are planning to.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you said last time, and we lost our barbarians. So
I think going-
I mean, Dax just went down and up, and it was not a big deal. So I don't know why other people had to make it look hard.
I can very easily make a frozen bridge, and we can just walk across with shape water.
Do you want to just do that?
Everyone, are we in agreement? Maybe over by
and that's shape water, so you just do that. It just happens.
I can just this cantrip. I can just do that.
Leona, why don't you roll nature to find like an area of the woods that you think would be particularly well suited for that in terms of not getting any detection?
So that's a D20.
Yep. Plus your nature score, which I think we've established is good.
Nature. 22.
All right. Leona, you spend some time scouting around in the woods and you find a nice place where like the river is, just one ice bridge wide and also provides lots of tree cover. And, you wait until the time is right and boom, ice bridge. Everybody crosses the bridge without having to roll any athletics or acrobatic checks. On the edge of Kiristan here, there are some old farm pastures that it looks like no one has been cultivating in quite some time. So they've kind of grown wild. And as you pass through those without incident, you reach the kind of the perimeter where there are a lot of kind of small houses and shops, a lot of one-room, one-story buildings that are kind of in decay. And as you are kind of venturing into that neighborhood, you see something written on a wall in a language that you do not speak or read yet.
I put the helmet on.
You put the helmet on, you speak the words, you place your little halfling hand upon the wall, and
pick you up.
Leona, you know that the written in kind of strange reptilian handwriting, it says that you are entering Kobold Town. What dangers await our friends here in the Kobold neighborhood of Gorisbad? Will they be able to continue their incursion without detection? And how long will it be before they cross paths with the Severed Eyes? For answers to questions such as these, tune in next time to Total Party Kill.
The Incomparable Podcast Network. Become a member and support this show today. theincomparable.com/members